was a wanderer in the land of hopes and schemes, where a storm was always coming, the news was rather grim. And there's this girl, she stood out in the cold. She didn't seem to mind the rain and the wind. Can't help but wonder if they ever got to her, if they stole her spark and replaced it with a script. 'Cause there was this fire burning deep in her soul. Oh God, I hope they didn't extinguish it. 'Cause now it's just coal mines and strip mall parking lots. Last I heard, she was working for minimum pay. She used to wear her grandfather's army uniform. She said the smell of victory is always followed by the scent of decay. I'm still a wanderer in the land of hopes and schemes. There's a storm always a-comin', and the news is rather grim. But there's this girl, she's standing out in the cold, and she don't seem to mind the rain and the wind. That's so sweet of you to ask. I don't know. I just do it when it feels good. I don't know. I write all the time, and I like writing, and I don't judge my writing, and I think that's like the most fun part. That's how I keep it fun. I just write, and I don't think if it's good or if it's bad, and I don't change it. I just kind of let it do its thing, and I think that helps me get out of my own way instead of overthinking everything. And that's really fun because then you kind of, you don't overthink, and you end up probably telling the truth by accident because your first thought is usually pretty honest. And then I feel like I get more and more dishonest the more I think about it. So I don't think about it. I try not to.
That's fantastic. That's great advice. I and probably many other people should just listen to that advice.
Well, I don't know about that. My favorite writer, Leonard Cohen, was the opposite. He would just write and rewrite and throw words at a page for years. There's a famous story of Leonard Cohen and Bob Dylan hanging out at a hotel in Prague, and Leonard goes, Bob, I love that new song of yours, I and I, or something I think it was off of Empire Burlesque, and he goes, how long did it take you to write it? And Bob goes, about 10 minutes, and Bob goes, that song Hallelujah is one of the greatest songs ever. How long did it take you to write it? And Leonard goes, about 2 years. And then Leonard, because Leonard's telling the story, and he goes, it was really more like 5 years. I was trying to tamp it down a little. And that's such a beautiful story to me because it just shows how there's no one right approach to life, and there's many ways to skin a cat, many ways to get there, and whatever road you take is cool, hopefully.